And it's time for our weekly visit with UAB guard Jelly Walker, the nation's leading scorer. He joins us each week courtesy of Legacy Community Federal Credit Union. You can depend on Legacy. They've been proving that to Birmingham and the UAB community since 1955. What's up, Jelly? How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks a lot. How excited are you for this trip to West Virginia? I mean, this is a great program, great place to play, legendary coach. How fired up does that get you?
I'm beyond excited. Definitely because of what happened last year. We were up for probably 36 minutes of the game, and in the last 4 minutes, I definitely take that on myself. The reason why, we definitely should have won that, but I'm excited. I mean, to play in an arena like that, which is like legendary, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's going to be sold out. And then just playing that team, which is a really great team, and then playing against Bob Huggins, who's one of the best coaches ever in college basketball. So I'm excited. I'm beyond excited.
Yeah, what makes Bob Huggins a great coach? I mean, when you watch them on film, and you probably see a lot of Bob Huggins and Andy Kennedy. They worked a lot together. I know
Yeah.
a ton about thinks he thinks Bob Huggins is a Hall of Famer just like you do. But what do
Yeah.
you see when you watch Bob Huggins?
Well, every year since I was little, it's the way he gets his players to play hard, no matter who they are, no matter how talented they are. Whether it's they walk-ons or whether it's they best player in the team, everybody on that team plays hard, and like that's why his teams always really do well. You know what I'm saying? Whether they are great scorers or whatever, but they're gonna get after you on the defensive end because that's the place where you got to play hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really about. I mean, you do got to think on the defensive end, but most part, defense is just about heart and just how hard you play. So that's what he always gets his team to do, and I think that's what makes him a really good coach because no matter what, his players play hard.
Yeah, so and that's part of what you see the Bob Huggins and Andy Kennedy because
Yeah.
AKE is on our show every week. I was
Absolutely.
at your game Sunday, and I said, "Man, Jelly got after it on both ends of the floor," and he told me I didn't know basketball. That's what Andy said. And I said, "You tell me Jelly's not playing great defense?" He goes, "Nobody plays defense good enough for me." So Andy demands a lot. Coach
Yeah.
Kennedy demands a lot out of you
Yeah.
on the defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he talks about it all the time with me. Like he says, "Yeah, everyone knows what you could do offensively. Everyone knows. It's like it's known. You prove it day in and day out." But he said that defensive part of the ball, like that's the part of your game you have to get better, and you have to show people that you're willing to play on that end. And obviously, like people are gonna always try to attack me on the defensive end because one, I'm little, and two, I'm so good offensively. They got to find some way to like disrupt my rhythm, which is probably get me in foul trouble, which I don't really do. I think I really do a good job of staying out of foul trouble, but he just tells me I got to take on that challenge, and people are gonna continuously try to go at me day in and day out, and I just got to live up to the challenge.
Okay, so you said last year's loss to West Virginia, you kind of take on your
Yeah,
shoulders.
absolutely.
Well, how do you avoid doing too much, though? How do you avoid trying to do too much to overcome that?
I'm not really trying to do too much. I mean, I feel like I'm learning the game more and more. I feel like if you look at me from last year to this year, like I don't even turn the ball over as much. I feel like I make simpler plays instead of trying to make the home run play every time. So I think all I got to do is just keep playing the way I'm playing and just whenever the game presents itself. I mean, that's just what I'm going to take. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's I know I'm going to shoot the ball, I'm going to shoot it. Whether it's I got to get my teammate the ball at the right time, I got to get my teammate the ball. So I feel like that's what definitely affected me last year, especially being my first year ever on a team to where like the ball is in my hands all the time. And like whether if I play good, we win. If I play bad, we lose. You know what I'm saying? So it was the first time ever. So I mean, I'm used to it now, and that pressure, like I always say, my mom always tell me pressure makes diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm a diamond, and man, I'm not really worried about that now. And I feel like my coaches do a great job. After being with them for another year, they do a great job with teaching me like, hey, this is how they're going to attack you. This is how they're going to play defense on you. And this is how we exploit that. So, I mean, I'm not really too worried about that. I feel as long as I keep playing the way I'm supposed to be playing and keep doing the things I'm doing, I feel like I'll be fine. And I feel like us as a team will be fine.
All right. For the teams in our state, the big teams in our state, it's a big weekend. Alabama's taking on number 1 Houston.
Yeah.
UAB is taking on West Virginia. Auburn plays Memphis. That's really cool. I know you just love the game, but to see the major schools all in one weekend playing those big games like that's really cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm pretty I mean, I'm good friends with the point guard at Auburn, Wendell Green.
Yeah.
He's a tremendous player, so I hope they get the win over Memphis. Even though I'm cool with Alex Lomax on the Memphis team, but and obviously Javon Quinley, that's like my brother, so I really hope they get the win over Houston. Even though I rock with Houston, but I'm mad they beat us, so I hope Alabama beats them. But I think it's definitely great for the state, especially like recruiting wise. I mean, think about like all the players in the country. I feel like why would you not come to a school like UAB or Alabama or Auburn? You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like in basketball wise, we're constantly going to be contenders to play in NCAA tournament. So I think it's definitely great for the state of Alabama.
All right, he is Jelly Walker, the UAB guard. He joins us each week courtesy of Legacy Community Federal Credit Union. Legacy, you can depend on them. They've been proving that to Birmingham, the UAB community, since 1955. Good luck up at West Virginia, Jelly. We'll see you next week, my man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my guy.